Happy New Year, everybody. Happy birthday to Morris Chestnut, DJ Grandmaster Flash, Tank, Kimberly Page, and the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. It's Xavier, and welcome to my first rant of the 2020s decade and the 2020 year. Well, before I get started with this rant, we just entered a new decade and we already having people dropping like flies. Former NBA Commissioner David Stern died today at the age of 77 due to brain cancer. He was diagnosed with brain cancer since December 12th and had to go through surgery, and they said he died today on the first day of a brand new year. I said it before and I'll say it again, cancer is a bitch and we definitely need to find a cure for it. So my condolences and prayers goes to David Stern's family. He will definitely be remembered for a long time, so let's bow our heads in a moment of silence for Mr. David Stern. He will definitely be missed. Thank you. Now, it's time to do a recap of the Houston Rockets' final game of the 2010s decade and final home game of 2019 as they took on the Denver Nuggets. Before I get my thoughts, let's go ahead and review the highlights. The Rockets outscored the Nuggets in the first quarter 38-26. Then they outscored the Nuggets in the second quarter by 4 points or 5 points, 31-26. At halftime, Rockets 69, Nuggets 52. Then the Rockets would collapse in the third quarter, giving up 37 points while they scored 23. After 3, Rockets 92, Nuggets 89. Then the Rockets would bounce back in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Nuggets 38-15. Final score: Houston Rockets 130, Denver Chicken Nuggets 104. The Rockets are 23-11, 12-4 at the crib, and 11-7 on the road. Speaking of the Rockets, let's start off by reading their scoreboard. James Harden, 35 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Russell Westbrook, 28 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Clint Capella, 16 points, 10 rebounds, no assists. Danwell House Jr., 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And PJ Tucker, no points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. For the bench, they get 43 points, or 44 if I'm mistaken. Eric Gordon, 12 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Isaiah Hartenstein, 16 points, 12 rebounds, no assists. Ben McLemore, 9 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. Austin Rivers, no points, no rebounds, 1 assist. Gary Clark, 3 points, 1 rebound, no assists. And Chris Clemmings, 3 points, no rebounds, 1 assist. Now for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Will Barton, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Jamal Murray, 12 points, no rebounds, 6 assists. Torrey Craig, 3 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. And Paul Millsap, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. For the bench, they get 45 points. Monte Morris, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Malik Beasley, 10 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Jeremiah Grant, 4 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Jason Plumlee, 4 points, no rebounds, 1 assist. Michael Porter Jr., 7 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. Juancho Herman Gomez, no points, no rebounds, no assists. Jared Vanderbilt, 2 points, no rebounds, no assists. And Vlatko Kanskar, no points, no rebounds, no assists. Y'all should know who was the player of the game. It was Mr. James Harden with 35 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. I was hoping Russell Westbrook would be the player of the game, but it was Mr. James Harden. My thoughts is that the Rockets definitely needed this win to close out the year 2019, and more importantly, they need this win to close out the 2010s decade. After an embarrassing loss this past Sunday to the New Orleans Pelicans. So the Rockets are now 1-1 against the Nuggets. On their first game of 2020 this Friday, or should I say their first game of the 2020s decade, they take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Then next Wednesday, they head to Atlanta to go against the Hawks. Then next Thursday, they go against Russell Westbrook's former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2 weeks from today, they head back home to take on the Trailblazers. January 18th, they take on LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers. Martin Luther King Day, January 20th, they take on Russell Westbrook's former team again, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then they take on the Denver Nuggets again on January 22nd. January 24th, they go against the Timberwolves. January 26th, they once again go against the Nuggets. January 27th, they go against the Utah Jazz. January 29th, they go against the Trailblazers. And January 31st, they take on the Dallas Mavericks. Congratulations, Rockets, for winning your last game of the 2010s decade. And I hope you win more in the 2020s decade. But that's pretty much going to wrap up my first rant of 2020 about my thoughts on last night's game between the Denver Nuggets and the Houston Rockets. You already know the drill. If you're new here, hit subscribe if you like the content and hit that notification bell for my next Rockets rant. If you're not new here, thumbs up or thumbs down, and make sure to leave your comments down below, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Houston Rockets.